Welcome to LexLocal. I'm your host, Rick Dorrington. We're deep into the holiday season, and we hope you're enjoying the festivities and spending some time with loved ones. There are lots of events in Lexington to mark the season, and plenty of people in town wishing you a happy holiday.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from Alexander's.
Delicious.
Hey, happy holiday from Kindy.
Happy holidays to everyone from Wicked Bagel.
Hey guys, Andy from the Music Emporium. I want to wish a happy holidays to everyone out there in Lexington. We are going to be closed December 24th to 26th, but welcome you all back starting on the 27th. And once again, Merry Christmas from all of us here at the Music Emporium.
Hey, happy holiday and Merry Christmas for next place.
Hello all, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from Wagon Wheel.
Hi, my name is Sandhya Iyer. I am the Economic Development Director for the town of Lexington, and we are standing in this beautiful visitor center. And happy holidays to everyone in Lexington, and please do visit the visitor center for last minute holiday shopping. We have a 20% discount, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Hey everyone, it's Carol from the Historical Society. Happy holidays. We can't wait to see you at all our great events coming up in 2023. Happy holidays, healthy new year, and we'll see you soon.
Happy holidays from When Pigs Fly. We hope everyone has a great new year.
Hi, happy holidays from Royal Pastry. We're open on Friday and Saturday, but closed on Sunday and Monday as well.
Hi, this is Cooper from the Crafty Yankee, wishing you happy holidays. Hope to see you soon.
Hello everyone, this is Sam at Lexington Liquors. Happy holidays. We are the newest, hottest wine, bourbon, and craft beer shop located at beautiful Depot Square next to Historical Society. Come check us out, and you all have a happy, safe, and a lovely holiday with your loved ones. Look forward to seeing you all. Cheers, and check out our selection and let us know what we can help you with.
Happy holidays from Maximum Books.
If you have any last-minute shopping, now might be a great time to go out and visit some of those familiar faces. Part of the reason the town looks so good and spruced up this season is that the construction vehicles and orange cones are gone. Yes, the Center Streetscape project has been completed, and residents are enjoying the downtown more than ever. LexMedia was on hand for the celebration.
It took 10 years, countless meetings, and months of traffic disruption, but the restoration of Lexington Center is finally complete. The town held a ribbon-cutting ceremony on December 8th to mark the official end of the Center Streetscape project. Select Board member Jill Hay and Town Engineer John Livesey both spoke at the ceremony. They expressed their thanks to the community for their patience, with particular thanks going to the businesses and direct abutters to the project, the people who were most affected by the construction. Now that the project is complete, the town is looking forward to welcoming visitors and residents to the new living room of Lexington. This has been Brian Doda for LexLocal.
Coming up, we have something special for the tea enthusiasts in the audience and something for beer lovers. Stay with us. The simple tea leaf has been cultivated for over 4,000 years, and tea is the most consumed beverage in the world, not including water. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization suggests that the world drinks 6 billion cups of tea per day, 2 of them mine. Tea production is also the main source of livelihoods for millions of people, particularly in developing countries. The Lexington Historical Society hosted an internationally recognized tea sommelier. Yeah, you heard me right, a tea sommelier, to enlighten us on the complexities of tea and to tingle our palate. Julie Manoogian has the story.
Local tea expert Hillel Bromberg brought his Tea Oasis tasting to the Lexington Depot. Guests were thirsty to learn about the history and legend of this ancient drink.
Tea has a long and truly fascinating history. Tea has been cultivated, as I said, for nigh on 4,000 years, which is older than the pyramids in Egypt. Tea has been involved in so much commerce and trade, international relations and science, agriculture. There's just so much going on in tea. There are several legends about the origins of tea, discovered by Chinese emperor and healer named Shen Nung. He was an herbalist as well as a political leader. And he was the first one who told his people that they should be boiling their water before they drink it. The legend is that Shen Nung was sitting there with his boiled cup of water, and leaves from a nearby tree blew off the tree and dropped into his cup. And he said, "Ooh, that's interesting." And he tried it. And that is where tea came from.
Using the tea tasting wheel, they sipped a variety of white, green, oolong, and black teas.
This is called a tasting wheel. This is just a tool to help us understand the flavors that are in tea. You start in the middle and work your way out. So if we decide that this tea is more vegetal than it is dark and earthy, right? So you go to the vegetal quadrant of the tasting wheel. Okay, well, what does vegetal mean? On here, again, there are different versions around, but this one says grass or vegetable or herbal. And then you go out from there, and there's things like basil, parsley, mint, right? So there's all kinds of different flavors that you can experience.
Now, to really get the full flavor of tea, you'll have to forget your table manners.
When you drink tea, when you sample tea, what you want to do is slurp it in and splash it all over the inside of your mouth, like this. So a lot of what's happening when you drink tea is you're experiencing the aroma of tea, and if you slurp it in, what you're doing is 2 things. First of all, you're splashing the tea all over the various taste receptors on your tongue, but also you're kicking the tea molecules up here into your olfactories. So try slurping this tea and see what happens.
So here at LexMedia, we decided to have our own tea tasting.
How lovely. Oh, that's good.
This has been Julie Manoogian
And Terry Samaras
for LexLocal. Back to you in the studio.
If a cup of tea isn't your choice of beverage, Lexington's Revolution Hall may have something to quench your thirst. Lori Atwater, the managing editor at the Lexington Times Magazine, recently sat down with Grady DeRullo, co-owner of the Craft Food Hall project, to have a conversation about the food and fun at their Lexington location, Revolution Hall. The full video will be available on the Lexington Times Magazine's new website, which is launching soon. Devin Shaw takes us there.
Owner of Craft Food Hall's Revolution Hall in Lexington. Gardy, thanks for being with us today.
Oh, you're a blessing. Thank you.
Such a beautiful facility. How long has this facility been open?
So we opened on October 16th, 2020.
2020?
Yeah.
Wow, and you made it all the way through the pandemic.
It's unimaginable, but we did with all of the support from the community.
Yeah.
Magical things happened. People came in, they purchased gift cards and,
Wow.
and didn't even redeem them.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, that shows you that everybody really wants us to succeed.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me why you chose this particular location and what's special about the community from your perspective.
What's pretty magical, the community has a lot of rich history, and that's the name Revolution Hall.
Right.
The name of our company is Craft Food Halls. Our founder, Doug, wonderful partner, and his wife, Melissa, they had a dream to do something that incorporated our sous vide cooking, but we stretched beyond that. And Lexington recognized that. They recognized that this could be a place where people of all ages can congregate and have fun.
Right. The first time we came in, I was actually stunned to see the word sous vide on the menu because it just isn't something commonly seen in a restaurant, especially in kind of a casual style restaurant where you wouldn't anticipate sous vide or a sous viderie, which is pretty fancy. So tell us a little bit about that and how you came upon it and why it's so special.
My partner Doug was walking through a food show and he saw this weird thermometer looking machine, which is called a circulator. And it just clicked for him, why isn't everyone doing this? It's because it's a very complex process that deserves a lot of attention to detail for the health side of things.
Right.
So we had to make sure that we knew the ins and outs of the sous vide method before it could actually be introduced. The Project X concept is, again, something that's been in the works for 25 years.
Wow.
My business partners are masters at pizza. The crust is just so light, so airy. So when people come in and they think they're going to have this unbearable heavy meal and they have a pizza and they can go back to work.
Go back and have another pizza.
Right? But it's just this light, airy crust. And we won the 2014 pizza competition because of it. We are very focused on doing the best and bringing out food that people didn't think could be exciting. Yeah, our Chase Kitchen is our homes. My business partner is always testing. He invites firefighters and police officers over, and they're testing this new age chicken, and it's amazing. Menu fatigue is so easy to fall into that trap because if it isn't broken, why fix it, right? But we want to be innovative. We want to show you things that you wouldn't necessarily know of.
And talk about the little micro zones you've established.
Yeah, so my business partner Doug came up with this phenomenal term called vibe zones. Every section that you're in our locations, you should feel something. It should mean something.
Right.
And so when you're in our game vibe zone, for example, you should feel the freedom to play these games, right? Large format tic-tac-toe or large format Connect Fours, and right? You have the ping pong table.
You've been drinking a little because it's going too hard.
And the shuffleboard table, and so that's one vibe zone, right?
Yeah.
Right, and then there's that high energy vibe zone. Right. That's when you're with the beer wall and you're near the bar, and everybody's so social. So Garden 76,
Garden 76, yeah. And it was really so incredible. Of course, I'm old enough to remember when you could hear live music almost anywhere.
Right.
So these days it's rarer to hear live music. So it was so much fun. And the band was just rocking. Everybody was enjoying themselves. So and the kids were out playing the beanbag, chasing each other around like they do.
Right.
And it was really fun. Great for families.
Yeah. So we want to be, everywhere we build, we are strong components of the community. We want to be active part of the community to show all these different avenues that people can come and have a good time, whether it's working with us or just having fun as a patron. That's what's up and coming, is that we want to hear thoughts and ideas of what else can be done and how else can we further integrate ourselves to be a great pastime for everyone in the community.
Anyway, so I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been so much fun being here with you and sharing this great experience and this great facility with the community. and hope to see you again.
You're a blessing. Thank you so much.
Maybe I'll see you at brunch.
Thank you.
Coming up, we have the LHS Sports Preview and our year in review. We'll be right back. Winter sports have started. LexMedia will be broadcasting both the girls and boys basketball games. Let's take a look at the upcoming season.
Hey guys, Terry Samaras down here at the Lexington High School Gymnasium, where the basketball season has officially kicked off. Just in this last week, 4 games have been played here at the gymnasium, and LexMedia has been here every single game, bringing it to you live on YouTube. Let me show you guys the highlights and show you what went down. All right, let's take you guys to the LHS home opener on Tuesday, December 13th, where the girls varsity basketball team took on Wakefield. It was a rough shooting night for the girls as they were able to only put up 40 points as they fell to the Wakefield Warriors 47-40. Fast forward to Friday night, where the varsity teams had a double-header against the Arlington Spy Ponders. In the first game, Ryan Asapor went absolutely off as he hit 4 3-pointers and hit a total of 29 points. Darren Onger added 9 points as the Minutemen came back from an early deficit and won a close game 57-52. After the game, voice of the Lexington Minutemen, Austin Raish, was able to catch up with Coach Reginald Hobbs to get his opinion on how that game went.
All right, we are here with Coach Hobbs. So, Coach, in the first quarter, your offense was struggling a little bit. You called a couple timeouts. What did you tell your team in those timeouts?
We'd practiced all week in the last 2 days when they denied back cutting, and we stood and watched in the first quarter a little bit more than we had in practice, so that emphasis was there. I was also trying to ugly the game up a little bit and make it so there was really no flow to it. We didn't have a flow offensively, so the timeout is to get them not in a rhythm and things like that.
Yeah. So Ryan Asapor had 29 points tonight, including that 3 in the end that put the game out of reach. What do you have to say about his performance?
He competed. I was most impressed about his ability to rebound the ball. You know, he was undersized tonight all night, and he did a great job rebounding and being active and aggressive, and we sort of need him to do that. He's pretty good when he gets in space. He's developing as a three-point shooter. He took a big step tonight. Hopefully he can be more consistent with that, because obviously we'll take that from, you know, a guy that can bang and compete and rebound, that knocks down a couple threes, always helps us.
Yeah. So your next game is on Tuesday. That is a league game. How are you preparing for that?
We're getting back after it tomorrow morning at 9:30. We go Saturday morning to play hard. You know, I'm sure the guys there's a ton of stuff going on at the school tonight, so they'll go be high school kids, and then we'll get back and get better at it tomorrow. We got stuff to work on. You know, a lot of stuff for us was we're missing a pass by an inch. We're not meeting our passes, all little correctable things. So we'll come in tomorrow, we'll get after a little bit, and then we'll take the rest of the weekend off. And that gives the coaches the time to put together a plan for Watertown. They're good. Their coach obviously is in the Hall of Fame. He's an unbelievable coach. They've won multiple state championships. It'll be another tough, competitive, physical game. So we'll be ready for it.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time.
Excellent.
And
thank you, man.
Congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you. We'll take it.
Girls tipped off immediately after the boys' victory, and it seems Stella Cranitti and Maddie Parks had a bad taste in their mouth from the home opener as they made a statement against the Lady Spy Ponders. The Minutemen seemed to have everything going for them as they won 42-27 to get their first win of the season. And finally, just this past Tuesday, boys varsity returned to the court to take on Watertown. And this game had a little bit of everything. Ryan Asapor continued his hot streak and was the highest scorer for the Minutemen with 21 points. And on the other side, Ben Coleman of Watertown put up an impressive 22 points to lead the Red Raiders.
Coleman for three, and he got it.
Goodness gracious.
And with 10 seconds left and Watertown trailing by 3, Coleman had a good look to tie the game, and fortunately he came up short, giving the Minutemen the 47-44 victory. With the winter break starting at the end of this week, these players are not going to have a lot of time to rest because they are slated for multiple games next week. LexMedia will be on hand, recording and live streaming to YouTube and the LexMedia Education channel. From everyone here at LexLocal, here's hoping that your holiday season is nothing but net. Back to you guys in studio. Here's to hoping your holiday season is nothing but net. Here's to hoping your holiday season is nothing but net. And I hope it's nothing but net. Oh, let's hope that your holiday season is nothing but net. Oh, here's hoping that you have a nothing but net holiday season. Back to you guys in studio. I'm gonna nail it. I'm gonna nail it.
LexMedia produces video programs for Lexington in unique and varied ways. We're so happy to work with all organizations, businesses, and residents. So now, take a look at our 2022 highlights.
I'm Julie Potter, and I came all the way from Hogwarts to Lexington because I heard you know how to party on Halloween. So pediatric orthodontics, and you're handing out candy to kids?
Nope, toothbrushes and toothpaste.
Hello and welcome to LexLocal. I'm your host, Rick Dorrington. It's been a busy 2 weeks in Lexington since our last show.
So we're gonna get started. I have cucumber, I have it cleaned, de-seeded, and ready to go.
SNAP is a nonprofit organization for those who identify as having disabilities. We create opportunities for people to express their artistic talents and abilities, cultivate friendships, and enhance community awareness.
I spoke with Sean Dugan, the town's public information officer, who told me it was time for a change.
Well, it's been about 7 years since the town last updated its website, and in web years, that's a lot.
Pleased and honored to be here with Congresswoman Catherine Clark, or Assistant Speaker Catherine Clark.
Thank you for having me, and it's wonderful to be right here in Lexington, where our democracy really began.
I started with bicycles, riding BMX bikes primarily when I was a little bit younger, riding on ramps and streets. Then I got into riding as a bike messenger, and I got into working at the bike shop.
Mohammed Shahaiber has been Lexington's premier ice cream truck provider for over the last 20 years, and he has no plans of slowing down anytime soon.
My name is Mohammed Shahaiber. I'm the only driving an ice cream truck in Lexington.
Our forefathers have done in the past, and we're carrying on with their legacy of how to bring people together, how to bring different communities together, how to bring different religions together.
Everything is back here has been demolished. She's holding her head here. Maybe she's hearing bombs going off. And her beautiful little hands.
From the retail to business to wealth management, commercial loans, so we cover it all.
I am so proud to be here for the re-grand opening of our new Lexington home, and this is our forever Lexington home.
There were a lot of neighbors of ours used to go down there. And that's where your community garden was. Everybody had their own plot.
School buses are a vital part of our educational infrastructure. Across the country, 25 million children travel to school every day on school buses.
Hi, I'm Will with LexMedia, and I'm here with Alicia at the East Village Fair. So Alicia, what do you do here at the East Village Fair?
Today I'm running the fishing station where kids can give a ticket to do a magnetic fishing pole.
I experiment with other forms like oxidized copper. I've done etching, drawing all of my life, at least drawing all of my life. I remember in kindergarten. I wasn't always a practicing artist because I got a job in television in Washington.
Creates a safe, welcoming, warm, uplifting community that works for everybody.
One of the things that I really love about this path and about Parker Meadow is that intimacy with nature is really precious. As somebody who lives with a disability, physical challenges, I can't go into the woods.
I'm Mary Austin, and I am the owner and founder of Anasaphterra Mercantile. Anasaphterra is Greek for dragonfly, and I chose dragonfly because I wanted something that symbolized what my journey had been.
My name is Vlad Salsky, and welcome to the Greenwood Haunt. It is basically an expression of who I am. I love fantasy, horror, science fiction, and obviously Halloween. It's my year-round hobby to build my own props and work on all sorts of creative projects throughout the year. And then when Halloween comes around, it's my favorite time of the year, and I have lots of adults and kids of all ages coming by to check out the display.
The goal of the workshop was to get ideas and input from the community on potential areas for the new zone.
It was really a really interesting session because 10 tables with 8, 9, or 10 people from the community discussing what their thoughts were.
When Captain Flynn retired from the military, he moved to Lexington, where he became a fixture in the community. His seemingly endless list of contributions culminated in him receiving the White Tricorn Hat Award in 2006.
The Historical Society is pairing its historic collection of textiles and different artifacts related to textile manufacturing with contemporary artists.
Our Black History Month celebration of Margaret Tulip Free Not a Slave exhibit. We are so excited at being able to give you a virtual tour today.
I'm Eric Michelson of the Lexington Retailers Association, and I'd like to welcome you to this fantastic community event. We are running it for the second time. We missed out this spring due to weather, but the crowds are back. We have over 105 booths here today.
So it began, right here in Lexington, Massachusetts.
And Project Pop-Up is sort of a perfect marriage of helping local small businesses who may not have enough gravitas or history to have a physical presence, and they've been online, but they're trying to test out the concept of having real brick and mortar space. So we give them that opportunity, but at the same time, we drive additional foot traffic into the town center, giving the community more of a sense of vibrancy.
The LexMedia Kids class is the most fun that we have all year. It's a chance for us to be very creative. It's for kids who have wild imaginations and who are also technically inclined or interested in learning about video production.
I think it's rewarding for us when they get out of their comfort zone. Day one, they're always like a little shy, they're a little apprehensive to like, go out there and meet new people.
Really tell by the end of the week the kids are not only having fun with the class, but they're kind of invested. They're all wanting to go out, make their own movies. They really kind of get excited about all the creative aspects that they have.
We're going to talk to Coach Shane Wilson about what happened during the game and also their upcoming road trip against Winchester and Arlington. Hey guys, I'm here joined by Minuteman head coach Shane Wilson in his second year as head coach. And I just wanted to ask you, obviously this is your second year.
If you live or work in town and have a story that needs to be told or an event that needs to be covered, please reach out to us and be a part of our 2023 journey. At this time of the year, we like to take the time to thank and recognize the whole staff, board of directors, and the many volunteers who have worked with us throughout the year. Thanks for joining us today, and hopefully we'll see you in the new year. Here they are, LexMedia staff and volunteers. I'm Rick Dorrington. Thank you for watching.